Hi everyone, I'm going to go over how to do two types of completing the square problems. These you'll find on Delta Math, and there's a couple different steps that you have to focus on in order to solve them. So the first thing we have to do is move our constant, in this problem, move our constant to the right hand side of the equation. So when we complete the square, let me get the pen tool out. So we're going to start off with this standard form. And we have to move this constant term to the right hand side of the equation. So I'm going to do that by adding 6 to both sides to get x squared plus 20x. And then I'm going to leave a little space here is equal to 6. Okay, so it's the question asks, if using the method of completing the square to solve the quadratic equation, which number would have to be added to complete the square? So we're basically trying to make a perfect square trinomial so that we can then factor it. So what's nice about this is when you factor it, it's always going to be two of the same factors. Okay, so what you're going to do first is what I like to do is like put a little maybe like a box here or something like that I know I'm going to have to fill in. So I'm going to put a box here and a box here. So some number is going to have to go into both of these boxes. So that would be the number being added. To find that, we're going to try to make this into a perfect square trinomial, meaning something that will factor to two of the same binomial factors. So to do that, I divide the b term by 2 and square it. Okay, and you do this every time. So I'll just write over here, b over 2 squared. And this works every time. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 10 squared is 100. So I'm plugging in 100 here and 100 here. Now that actually answers this question. You don't have to go any further because that is the number that is being added. So your answer here would be 100. If you wanted to go a step further, if you wanted to continue to complete the square, you would then factor this, combine this, and then finally, and then essentially you'd have your equation of the circle.